Okay, so for today's tutorial, I would like to show you the setup for Drive using your student account. This is for using an Android device. Okay, so what you want to first do is make sure you have all of your work profile apps together under your work profile in your. This is for Android. iPhone may do this similar setup. So all of these with the little blue briefcase in them are your work profile apps, especially for your DOE accounts. So we'll start with the Drive. You want to open up your Drive, and you have, see, I have many folders here, but for your student account, you may only have one that looks like this one that says Classroom. You want to tap once, it opens up. So you see these folders here. These are assigned by class. All right, so let's say you go into Science 1 and 2 class. I have these set up in folders because it's student works. See, it's by student for me. Now for students, for you, let's say you open up and you have all of these documents for science class, and these are all your files for science. And let's say you want to organize these into one folder. You see this rainbow plus sign here that you see? You want to tap on that and it'll bring you this menu. And then you want to tap on folder. Okay, so then you can name this unit. This is for, you could say, function of cells. That is one unit that I have in there in the Google Classroom. So what you would simply want to start doing is just, what you could do is take the file, right? So what I do there is just hold your thumb over it, and then it's highlighted with a check, and then that opens all of the other ones. You could just tap all of your other assignments. Okay, so you take as many files as you need for that first unit. These all just so happen to be part of that unit because, again, it's broken down by student. For all of you, you might just have to go through it a little to identify which ones are part of this unit. And what you then want to do is at the top here, you see at the top, um, at the top that has the folder with the arrow inside. What you want to do is move it there. Okay, so you tap that and then it brings you, if you want to move it to another file, so just tap on the folder that you created, right? It opens that empty folder up and you tap on move, and um, all of those files that you highlighted will be in this folder now. When you tap on it, and all those files are there. And you go back and then you'll have the rest of your files to organize. Okay. So then obviously when you're in, let's say you're in a folder and you do have a document on your device, again, tap that plus button. You could always just upload it from your device. You could scan. If you want to scan, let's say you have work that you, I mean, you want to give access for Drive to take pictures, that is up to you. But what you could do is if you give it permission, you could actually scan. So let me just allow. Again, if you ever typed anything, you would be able to scan. You could just take a single image by tapping onto that, right? Obviously, you would want a better shot. So let's say if you had your work written on a table, take a snapshot of it, just the check mark, And then obviously there'll be a menu and stuff like that. So you could crop it, you know, change it if you don't like certain parts around it. And you just click save, tap save, um, and then that file will be there in your folder at the bottom. And obviously, if depending on your settings, you may need Wi-Fi to upload it, or you could go into the settings of the device and just allow it to happen with mobile data. So then you could always just add Google Docs to specific folders or any of these other apps. So that's how you organize your Drive folder. We want to start to be able to put together portfolio folders in case for graduation or diplomas, even just for promotions, because some of us, you know, let's face it, we have to be patient because you may be in the program still for a while. So come the end of summer, come the beginning of September, when or if they're starting to do exams, we just use work that you've done on Google Classroom and say, yeah, this student is ready. And as soon as the test open up, they're good to go. Okay, so I encourage all of you to take the time to organize your work.